You can't just wait for opportunities to come. Clients that should also see your worth as a designer. Don't just win in your work, but also win in relationships. Setting things clear is just, it saves you emotional trauma, drama, and Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is 101 with Ika. So, mayroon 2 parts yung video na to. First one, magkikwentuhan muna tayo. I'm gonna share my story. Second one, I'm gonna share some tips based on the realizations I had dun sa journey or story ko. The pandemic, the lockdown, it has given us ups and downs, breakdowns by the way. We had anxieties of the future, of losing loved ones. But right now, I just want to focus on the good side of it, especially on my career as a designer. Before I went into freelancing, I was a full-time employee in a corporate company I was the in-house designer of the human resource department. Something new for a designer, pero iba-iba kasi yung ginagawa ko dun. There's communications, there's design, also there are events. So I'm working on collaterals for a lot of things. I was starting to enjoy, but COVID hit and I lost my job. I was already in that state na comfortable ako sa mga tao, comfortable na ako sa workload, sa mga ginagawa ko, yung hindi na ako masyado nagtatanong. But then, things just happen. I was working for that role 11 months, almost a year, and it was my first job after graduating. I took a break after that, rest, self-love, ito nag-vlog, upload, mas consistent, mas madaming ina-upload nung time na yun. So that was a month of being carefree. I was waiting for this position under a brand team. I couldn't just wait and sit. I don't know kasi kung kailan siya dadating. Is it really for me? Maybe baka 3 months pa siya mag-open, 4 months, and what am I gonna do, right? Kaya ginawa ko, raket-raket lang muna, family members with businesses. So, ito magde-design ako for you guys, and then friends, referrals ng mga family kapag may mga small businesses. So, I started like that. And then nag-refer. Opportunities, projects just came. By the time that the full-time employment position was there, dalawang isip ako kasi I can't leave the freelancing projects that I have na nag-commit na ako. So, I decided maybe it's time to go freelancing, to go for sole prop, start my own brand, to start my own business. The downside kasi nung time na yun, hindi pa ako registered kasi nga may iniintay akong full-time. And when I chose freelancing, kasi the pros just outweighed the cons at that time, I really just wanted more time for myself, more time here at home, lalo na work from home kami lahat dito sa bahay. Ang daming kailangang asikasuhin. And also, just for my mental health, paghawak ko yung oras ko, mas kayang gumalaw, mas okay. Nung registered na ako, my clients before, family members, and then referrals, even from my past full-time employment, until now, I get freelance opportunities. Ayun, nagtuloy-tuloy. That's how it started. I felt lost, honestly, when I lost my job. But, you just really have to get back on track. And yun nga, I'm gonna share some realizations and tips. I'm a successful freelancer. I would call myself successful. Kasi tuloy-tuloy naman yung clients, tuloy-tuloy yung projects. Sometimes I don't have to apply. They just come, they look for me, they get to contact me from other clients, referrals, and all that. I earn more than I ever imagined I'm going to earn at this young age. And so, yeah. And what's your story? Maybe you're a full-time employee or a freelancer like me. Maybe you're a freelancer but not in the design industry. So let me know what your journey is, your story, and share them if you're comfortable at the comment section below. Quick 10 tips for you guys about being a successful freelancer. First one is to create your opportunity. I had this conversation with a friend before, and pinapapili niya ako, what do you believe in? You create your own destiny, or do you believe that destiny is just made for you? It will come to you, no matter what you do, even though you don't do anything. And I said, parang destiny. Naniniwala ako sa destiny. If you're destined for something it's for you, it will come. It will just come. And then he told me na it's just a mix of both. Yun yung take niya. Actually, I realized, there are really moments where you just create your own destiny. You create your own opportunities. And isa to sa freelancing world. You can't just sit. You can't just wait for opportunities to come. You gotta apply. You gotta knock on the doors of companies, on clients. Not a pessimistic, but I'm just realistic, guys, that you really have to work hard, Second tip is make it legal. It's hard to get bigger clients, corporations, big names kasi they want accredited designers, companies, freelancers. So it's really better and it's based on the law, guys, na you really have to register under BIR. There really is a legal process. And mas madali, mas freeing, wala kang tinatago, everything's clean when you just make things legal. Third tip is set your goals. Know the services na gusto mong i-offer. Katulad ko, I'm a multimedia designer, so I really offer different things. Being able to offer different services makes you marketable. But if you have that, core gift that maybe you can work harder on, something that you are really passionate about, think or hold on to that kasi that leads to my next tip. Tip number 4 is to find ways to grow. So kung nakita mo na yung core na yun, yung passion mo na yun, despite other services that you can offer, expand your knowledge, develop your skills by going into classes, upgrading your educational background, so attending workshops. And not just that, find some podcasts, YouTube videos that could help you grow your knowledge. Kasi every day is a learning process. Marami pa tayong hindi alam. Tip number 5 is to know your clients. Who do you guys want to work with? What are your negotiables and non-negotiables? Parang nag-a-apply ka din. There are people who say just get all the opportunities na nandyan for you. For me, I think you should screen some things and get the good ones, the best ones out of all the screening. And I look into something personal and professional. Personal side, what are the values they hold? How do they see designers? How do they work with people? The company values, the company mission, vision, trust, mga ganyan. Because you want to work with good clients. You want to keep this going. On the professional side, you have to know what or how they speak, what they want to see in your portfolio, how they work, what they want to see in your resume. Are they in the advertising world and the corporate, film, freelancing also? Clients that should also see your worth as a designer, who wouldn't compromise the prices, who would pay you right. So ayan yung mga iniisip ko when I want to know my client, I want to get to know them, and I want to work with the best clients. And now, if you got the opportunity to work with them, be part of their team, your next tip is be sincere. So, hindi to trabaho lang, guys, or just to survive life and to earn money. For me, sincerity is another word for commitment. Don't just win in your work, but also win in relationships. Maintain strong client relationships kasi isa to sa mga factors na kung bakit bumabalik yung mga clients sa'yo, why they want to work with you, or why they would recommend you to other clients, other friends. Don't just YOLO projects or yung bahala na mukhang okay naman to for the client. Ay, ito lang yung presyong binigay sa akin, so hanggang dito lang. I get that part where it should match how they pay you. But if you're really passionate about it, you just don't leave your client hanging. But not to the point na hindi na makatarungan, hindi na wala ng justice yung pay sa'yo. Tip number 7, compute for your services or for your value. I have another vlog for this. It's more detailed, so I'm gonna link it down below if you want to see how you price your services as a freelancer. But to sum it up, I guess on the client side, what you have to consider, like the workload, the budget that they have, and the impact na magagawa kapag ginawa mo tong design na to. Is it a big or a huge impact? Are they a big client? They have a lot of followers if they are going to post it online? Or how is it going to affect their sales? So get into those information. And on the side of designer, on your side, internally think about your educational background. How long are you in the industry? And your expertise. Externally, you have to think of your taxes. That's life, your expenses, all the costs that you have, the living expenses that you need. So take that into consideration. Tip number 8, communicate well. It's not always about speaking well. Communication is both written and verbal. In your projects, don't forget to send in your proposals, your contracts before starting any projects. Make things clear. Set the expectations, your workload, what you really have to do, what you have to submit, what you have to turn over, your timeline. How is the process of everything? Clarity is very important. Even though if you're close with the client, they still work with other members and their internal team that you might not know. And of course, they want clarity. They want something written on paper. So you have to do something that is clear for everybody. Setting things clear is just, it saves you emotional trauma, drama, and everything that will negate your experience. So please communicate well, written and verbal. Reply to their emails and don't make them wait. So communicate, guys. Communicate, clarity. Honestly, until now, marami pa ring misunderstandings when it comes to a lot of projects. But I learned a lot from those things and I still communicate well and respectfully. Tip number 9, celebrate your wins. Even though the process was stressful or may hindi ka nagustuhan, yung mga, ayoko na ulitin to, still celebrate. Kasi yung journey mo na yun, nag-grow ka, you gained a lot of things, you have your lessons, so you're not gonna lose anything. The important thing is you finish what you started. It's progress, it's learning, it's growth. My last tip might shock some of you guys, but for me, this is very important. Tip number 10, rest and recharge. So, are you guys a workaholic or do you value time and work-life balance? So comment them down below. If you are a workaholic, you gotta quit that thing, my friend. Because no matter how committed you are, how much sincere you are in your work, we are just people. And we break down, nalulubat tayo, guys. We need breaks. We get this designer block, creative dryness. You operate better when your body is in good condition, in the best condition. Your performance will be better. So why take that away? The only thing you need to do, rest your mind, rest your body, and recharge. That's my story and 10 tips for you guys. I want to know your thoughts, your story, so please don't hesitate to comment down below. I'll try to reply to all of you guys, and I would really want to know your stories and what you just think about freelancing, about design. If you enjoyed, click the like button down below. And if you want to see more about design, just click the red button down below and hit subscribe. This has been Ika. See you guys in my next vlog.